So guys, it's 2 a.m. in the morning. I guess I should sleep. So tomorrow is the exam. See you then. Okay guys, so today was my first exam. It was accounts. I mean, it's not that easy, but it was not that hard either. Like a moderate exam, I think I have scored like 60 or 70 easily. Above 70, I don't know. When we look into the questions, the fifth question was a dissolution question. It was a unique question, and to be frank, I didn't know dissolution that much, so I skipped it because we have an option to skip one question, so I skipped that question. Moving on to the question number 6, it was a question from the company accounts chapter, and yeah, it was way too simple, and obviously I blundered it. A minor mistake. So there was a question of 10 marks about issue and forfeiture of shares. That's a simple question and I just blundered a bit. And the second question was redemption of preference shares, about 5 marks. That was easy. And a 5 marks theory question about capital and revenue expenditures, and that was also easy. After that, I attended the question number 4, which was the question A was from the BRS. It was a normal BRS question, not too simple or tough, but the first adjustment was we didn't want to consider the first adjustment. I wasted a lot of time on that because I was so confused, and you know that exam atmosphere, I was just freaking out. After that, I have calmly done it from the bottom to up. My mind was so clear, and I think I have scored that. And I left the space for the B question. I know that the B question was from NPO, accounts of non-profit organization. So I left the space for that question and moved on to the next question because I know that answer, but I know that it will take time. The question number 3 was manufacturing account. A question was manufacturing account and the B question was triple column cash book. To be frank, I have studied the final accounts but didn't study that unit. But I know some trading account and profit and loss, so I adjusted with it. But for sure, for final exam, I will study that and rectify my mistake. And the triple column cash book, I knew that so well from the 12th, so I just scored. It was like 8 marks, I think. Yeah, 8 marks. Moving on to the second question, that was a good question, easy one. The A question was bill of exchange. I knew that very well, accommodation of bills, but the problem is that they told to write journal entry in the books of X, Y, and to make X account in the books of Y. So it should be at least 8 or 10 marks, at least, and they gave it for 6 marks. And that was a question that I did knew very well, and I didn't wanted to skip that because the question number 5 was very tough. So I attended it and lost a lot of time, but I completed it because we should always prioritize the questions that we knew very well and know how to present it well. So I wrote it anyway. And I think that type of questions will not come for the public, because if that comes, it will be for at least 8 or 10 marks. That's for sure. The B question was depreciation. That was a simple one with no twist, like just straightforward question. It was not that time consuming, just fair time, so I completed it anyway. Then we have like inventory question. That was a simple one, but I thought I could just write it in the last 5 minutes, so I left a space for it, but unfortunately I didn't have the time. That was the fact. And I just moved on to the first question. Like the A question was true or false. I think I have just that basic knowledge of accounts, so according to that I just filled the true or false. That was pretty easy. And the theory question, it was like going concern concept and like matching concept. I knew this both concept from like 12th, so it wasn't that difficult. The C question was to calculate goodwill. It was not that tough, just easy super goodwill question. And I moved on to the income and expenditure account. That took a lot of time because the question was just simple, but I didn't practice it in the day before, like the preceding day, so it took me a lot of time. I just completed the income and expenditure account, but the balance sheet was not tally, and I also missed that inventory question because I didn't have time. And I think that's because it is the first examination, you have like that kind of pressure, and that bill of exchange question stole a lot of time. I think I want to practice more to achieve greater marks in the final, because even if I can't score 100 out of 100, I will be still happy to do my best. That's my policy. So yeah, do your best, prepare well. That's all I wanted to say. I'm just making this vlog just to share my insights and just learn from you guys. Not that I am an expert in accounts or anything. I will be happy if you can get any value from my videos. So that's it. And tomorrow I have the law exam, and currently I'm studying for that. I think law would be much harder than accounts. Who knows? So I'm going to study. Fearless.